So, start with the forward record. Pausing it stops that guy. They should both be going right back up there, but they don't, because they don't have tension. Because if you can see, this easily goes down. This one does not, because this one is running into something. Because whatever knocked this LED off broke this, and so this is hitting something. But that's not all that important. You might just have to push this up every once in a while. But you can do reverse. They're still moving. This right here, as you can see, well, maybe not, you can't see it. As you can see on the top, this wheel's not moving right now. But if you did that, then you could do stuff like this. And you could technically stop the motor from spinning. But doing this, the motor still spins. But doing this, motor stops. Functions the same way going forward, except for when you go forward, it actually doesn't pull this left one down. You actually have to do that. And again, you can't really give it a stop. But if you go reverse, well, actually, you go fast forward and fast reverse. The fast reverse is the only thing that's going to make it lift that lever up. And you have to push the fast reverse all the way up. And I kind of like hold, like you do this to get it going. That's kind of what you have to do. This is why the fast reverse doesn't initially engage. When you have that, it's pretty easy to engage. Pretty easy to switch quickly from fast right forward to reverse. But if that's not engaged, almost it starts catching, and then eventually it'll just get impossible to do anything. This is kind of a tricky thing, I guess. There's a servo in the back that works, but if that is held down, then none of these will engage. So you gotta be like, you gotta be tricky sometimes with that. Because if the servo is engaged, it does that. But then you have to lift it up again. But you can't lift it up all the way, because then it makes the servo go. Just lift it up slightly to just disengage the servo. Very tricky, very tricky. That, I have no idea how you fix that. Again, ideally we should get to something there. And then we go to forward, play. This, as you can see, does not change. Even when you go reverse, does not change. Forward does not change. Backwards. What's going on here? There we go. Jeez, oh, it was the servo. That was the servo issue. I noticed because I randomly tapped that with my The timing is actually generally, I mean, with nothing really attached to it, the timing's fine. These would, you know, help sometimes, I guess, but also, like, they're really not that hard to stop, and they're being spun from the back. This movement right here is really just to synchronize everything, I guess. There's also a tiny little belt right here. Yes, yeah, the tape doesn't, the take-up reel doesn't really move very slow. It moves a lot slower than if you had it like that. It was really speedy. You have to, you have fast reverse engaged. You have to lift it up. I haven't really tried it through actually the speakers. Perhaps I'll do that right now. I had this like I realized that I currently don't really have like a good guitar amp. So I have this like thing that I broke. Oh shit. Well, it's not broken. It just looks shitty. Works totally fine. I took it apart because I thought it'd be fun to take apart, and it was. Okay, I guess I will use. Oh yeah, you gave me some TRS, some inputs. I'll make that another.